safety and first aid. Have you ever chanced to see these words? Do you know the meaning of these words? Danger, warning, caution, notice. Time to know. Many rules are made for our safety. If we follow them, we will be safe at all time. We must learn to take care of ourselves and others. We can do this if we are careful in our actions. We should always follow the safety rules to avoid accidents. Accidents are caused by being careless. Accidents can hurt or injure us for a long time. Different accidents can lead to scrapes and scratches, while other accidents can result in broken bones. Injuries take time to heal and get better. It may happen anywhere and at any time. We should be careful so we can avoid accidents from happening. We can do this by being cautious and thinking before we do something. There are many safety rules and procedures that will help us from prevent accidents. We should follow rules and regulations to be safe in many places like on the road, while playing, in the car, at home, while swimming, in the school bus, walking or cycling at night, in the school bus, safety measure during festivals if you own a pet. On the road, always walk on the footpath. Have you seen the black and white zebra crossing on the road? They are meant for crossing the road. Before crossing, look to your right and then to your left. Then cross the road. Remember, never run while crossing the road. Cross the road only when it is clear of traffic. We must look where we are going. We may bang into someone or something. The path may be uneven or may have obstacles. We may fall down and get hurt. Cross only at zebra crossing, traffic signals, subways and foot-over bridges. In the cars, always wear a seat belt. Never disturb the driver. Cell phones can also take your focus away from the task at hand, arriving safely at your destination. Avoid driving when you're tired. Be aware that some medications can cause drowsiness and make operating a vehicle very dangerous. Infant children never ride in front seat of a vehicle that has a passenger airbag. Children ages 8 and older or who weigh more than 80 pounds and are about 4 feet 9 inches tall should use lap and shoulder belts. Fact file: Namibia has the highest car accident death rate in the world. While swimming, never go alone for a swim. Go along with elders who know swimming. Do not swim after meals. Do not go towards the deep end of the pool. Use a swimming tube if you need one. Learn to swim with an air-filled rubber tube so that you may not drown in water and use tubes for the first few weeks. In a school bus, stand in a line while waiting for a bus. Get up from your seat only when the bus reaches your stop. Get in or get off a bus only when it has stopped moving and do not disturb the bus driver. Do not put your head or hands out of the window of a bus. Don't jump into or jumps off a moving bus. Wait for the bus to stop. Don't push each other while getting into the bus. Don't look out of the window of a moving bus. Never travel on footboard of the bus. While playing, never play on the streets or roads. It is dangerous to play on the road. You can get hurt. Do not run across a road trying to catch a falling kite. Play in the playground. Play in a safe place like a park, a playground or a garden. Ride your bicycle only in a park or in quiet lanes. Play only safe games. Play with proper toys. At home, don't play with electric wires or sockets, broken switches or plugs. You may get an electric shock. Ask an adult how to use them. Always use them in the presence of an adult. An electric shock may cause death. Don't play with fire or matchsticks. You may suffer burns. Don't play with sharp objects, blades, scissors, medicines, screwdrivers or broken glass pieces. You may suffer cut wounds. General safety. Climbing on balcony walls, water tanks and terrace walls, etc. is highly dangerous. Many accidents take place due to it. Leaving our toys, shoes, bags, etc. all over the floor can be harmful. Running around the house, classroom, corridors can be harmful to us and others too. Opening or closing the doors can suddenly cause harm to a person on the other side. First aid. The treatment given to an injured person or an accident victim before he or she is taken to a doctor is known as first aid. Even if you are careful, you can get hurt sometimes. Do not get scared if someone gets hurt. Immediately call an adult before going to the doctor. We should do first aid. First aid is the medical help given to a person in need of it. First aid is given before a doctor treats the person. Only a person who fully knows about first aid can give it. By studying it, we can help others. We can start learning about first aid by keeping a first aid box at home. It must have clean bandages, cotton, a pair of scissors, iodine, Bernol, adhesive tape, and commonly used medicines. The box should be kept at such a place that it is easily seen. It should be within easy reach. If the injury is deep and serious, your elders will take you to a doctor. Time to recall. To be safe, we must follow safety rules, then we can avoid accidents. Cross the road only at zebra crossing. Cross only when the road is clear. We should walk on the footpath. Do not walk in the middle of the road. Play in parks, playgrounds, or in your garden. Do not play with sharp instruments. Do not go alone for a swim. We should not play with things like electric wires, knives, pins, and toasters. Get in or get off a bus only when it has stopped moving. Do not disturb the driver while driving. If you get hurt, immediately tell an adult. First aid is the treatment we give to the injured person before the doctor comes. Time to answer for summative and formative assessment. A. Answer the following questions. Conceptual understanding. 1. Why are zebra crossing made on the road? 2. What will you do if someone gets hurt? 3. How can we save over ourselves from dangers or accidents? 4. Mention some safety rules that you follow in your life. 5. What is known as first aid? 6. Write 2 safety measures you should take while swimming. 7. Why should you not play with electrical goods at home? 8. What should you do before crossing the road? Oral questions for FA. B. Fill up the following blanks using the clue kit. 1. Cross the road at the dash crossing. 2. Don't play with dash objects. 3. Always walk on the dash. 4. Don't jump into or jump off from a dash. 5. Stand in a dash while waiting for a bus. Six. Safe habits help us to avoid dash. 7. Use a nail cutter to cut dash. 8. An electric shock can even dash you. 9. Cross the road only when the traffic light is dash in color. 10. The first aid box should contain dash. Clue kit. Sharp, queue, moving bus, footpath, accidents, nails, kill, red, cotton, zebra. C. Write yes or no to the following statements. 1. There is no harm in playing with forks and knives. 2. We can play with a football. 3. We must play with electrical switches at home as it is fun. 4. We must not push each other while climbing a bus or at the school. 5. An electric shock does not harm you. Six. Always play in a park or a playground. 7. Touch the electric switch with wet hands. 8. Always travel on the footboard of the bus. 9. Accidents may occur to anyone, anywhere and any time. Identify the image and tick safe or unsafe. E. Write risky behaviors that caused, could cause and identify the burns and skulls. Information skills. Hazard. Matches, stove, heater, steam, oil. Sun, electrical outlet, hot water, fire, hot food. F. Observe a demonstration on how to place an emergency telephone call to the fire department. What happens? Write your observations. Experimentation. Time to do project work for formative assessment. 1. Make a chart on traffic lights and color them in red, yellow and green. Say what each color stands for. 2. Make a first aid box containing cotton, bandage cloth, plaster, tincture of iodine, antibiotic ointment, Bernol, scissors and forceps. 3. Observe a demonstration of first aid for animal bites. 4. Ask students why these road safety goals are important. Possible answers. A. To reduce the risk of injuries and deaths. B. To prevent absences from school. C. To promote personal responsibility for road safety. Life skills. Wounds are injuries that break the skin or the other body tissues. They include cuts, scrapes, scratches, and punctured skin. They often happen because of an accident, but surgery, stitches, and stitches can also cause wounds. Minor wounds usually aren't serious, but it is important to clean them. Serious and infected wounds may require first aid followed by a visit to your doctor. You should also seek attention if the wound is deep. You cannot close it yourself. You cannot stop the bleeding or get the dirt out. Or does it not heal? You should also seek attention if the wound is deep. You cannot close it yourself. You cannot stop the bleeding or get the dirt out, or it does not heal.